We bought a junkyard. What's up, everybody? Rick Fan here, and welcome to the Fan of Life channel, Fan of Life show. Thank you for stopping on in. On today's episode, I'm going to do something a little bit unique. I'm going to walk you guys through a recent purchase, fix and flip that we finished here in Las Vegas. And yes, I said we bought a junkyard, and you will see why in just a few. But before we dive into it, make sure you guys take the time and please subscribe, give it a like, hit the notification, and share with your friends and family. So with that being said, let's dive into our junkyard purchase. This junkyard just happens to have a house on it. So here we go. This is the stuff that was laying here for years, just in plain sight, public view, with neighbors who basically just want to live their life and live in their own home and live in a nice neighborhood. And this is the eyesore that they get to see each and every day. I believe the seller had many issues with the city, many violation of ordinance laws, but some people just neglect and neglect. So in any case, you can tell this is only the beginning. The real madness is back here. And as I was filming this, and excuse my shakiness because I'm not a pro, but as I was filming this, I was debating on whether or not I was going to go deeper into the yard or just stand here and zoom in. I figured I'm not in the mood today to find a dead body, so I decided just to stay here, zoom in just a little bit to see how far this sucker goes. And it goes all the way far, as you can tell. So basically the entire yard is covered with junk. And if this is not a junkyard, I don't know what is. So this purchase here, guys, is as close to a purchase that is sight unseen as you can get. Yes, we knew the yard was full of junk, and we figured, okay, we just haul stuff away, throw it in a dumpster, no big deal. But it wasn't until we got the keys that we opened the door into this awesomeness, as you can see. Sight unseen, because there is nothing that will give us any feedback or inkling of how the house was doing. I don't know if there was plumbing issues, foundation issues, holes in the wall, nothing, because we can't walk. We literally are stuck because it's floor to ceiling junk. So we took a gamble and said, all right, we're going to pick this bad boy up, we're going to gut it, and we will see what happens. Luckily for us, it took about 4 or 5 days with 4 or 5 guy crew, and we finally did it. And as you can see, it's not bad at all. It turned out in our favor. It's ugly, it's messy, but it's not bad. So we were debating what to do with those structural beams. If they are structural beams, we'll decide on that. But all those things get figured out as you progress. That supposedly is a kitchen, so already that was going to be the biggest challenge. But other than that, it's foundationally strong, I guess you could say. 3 bedrooms, 1 bath. The built-ins gotta go. Oh, this is the cool part. This right here is a hot tub cover that the previous owner decided to use as a ceiling. So, very creative. But yeah, so we're looking around the space, kind of figure out how we can reconfigure and make this as usable, livable as possible. There's 2 steps, or there's 2 levels, I should say, to the main living area. I love that fireplace. We're going to do something with that, obviously. You'll see in a second. But overall, we lucked out, man, because it could have been far worse. It's ugly, but it's not anything too crazy. So, this is the final product. As you can see, we cleared out everything. We leveled the ground, leveled the floor, took out all the curb bull crap that was there. And in Vegas, it's as simple as laying down desert landscaping, which translates to desert rocks. But the goal is to keep it clean. And remember the infamous entrance into the yard? It turns out once you clean it up and repaint it and level the dirt, it's a pretty darn big yard. So whoever's going to end up buying this is going to have a real nice backyard. So this is actually a side yard that can be turned into an RV parking, which is real appealing for the neighborhood for sure. This is a blue collar labor neighborhood, so you know, you're talking about work trucks, things of that nature. So I think someone's really going to benefit from that. Throughout the whole house, everything is restuccoed, repainted, new windows all across. redid the chimney, added new gates on the side. And when that typically flip, especially on entry-level home, I don't do anything with the backyard because I figure that's kind of like their canvas, the new owner's canvas. They can decide what they want to do. So here we go with the home. So the idea is to keep it simple, keep it clean, and keep it as wide and usable as possible. So what we did is we leveled up the 2 levels, make it 1 flat level. I told you I love that fireplace. We just painted it, and I love that texture. There was sliding glass doors there. We moved it to a different position, add a full wall, so that now they have a TV section, an art section, or even a new sitting area. We closed out unnecessary windows, add new windows to where it should go. And this house is awesome. It's only 1,200 square feet, but it has fantastic natural light because of it. And as you can tell, the color scheme keeps everything light. We added that half wall, well, turned into in the second here, to give it 1 extra countertop space and cabinetry space because this kitchen is very small. But we did what we could. And again, we could have got a little bit more creative, but we wanted to keep it very basic because it's an entry-level home. You don't want to put money in that you're not going to get at least 3 times in return in value. But shaker cabinets, soft close, stainless steel appliances. We walled off that 1 section and turned this cavity that, I don't know if you caught in the early video, but we turned it into a laundry area. So now they have indoor laundry, which will be a big sale in any home, obviously. And after that, not much. Everything is just brand new. New carpet, new windows. The bedrooms are now bedrooms, clean. I love the paint scheme and the design again, 100%. All goes credit to my wife. So if you guys recall, I took out the built-ins and gave this room an extra probably 1.5 feet in space. It's all about space, guys. Clean and space. Oh, and as much as I didn't want to, we took off the hot tub cover. So now it's a real ceiling. And being that it's a single bathroom home, we want to make it a little bit more elegant. So we tiled the wall, new windows, hardware. And it's just clean, it's fresh, it's new, and it's very simple. I mean, quite honestly, the hardest part and the most scary part throughout this whole process was the unknowing. And as we were gutting and throwing things into the trash, we had to decide what we were gonna do along the way. There was no predetermined plan. So this is officially on the market now, and in this climate, I'm assuming it's going to go pretty quick. Like I said, bread and butter home, entry-level home, hardworking, blue-collar neighborhood. It should go pretty quick. But just want to give you an example of a simple, easy flip, and sometimes you got to look past the junk. And I think this will be a good win, a good score for us. Again, shout out to my wife for negotiating a great price, great deal, and the clean, well thought out design. So until next time, catch you guys on another episode. Let me hear some comments, give me some comments, and give it a like if you can, and share with your friends and family. And we'll see you next time.